Hey, Gary.
Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to Tapping In with Gary Spivey. And this is a crazy week where we had a lot of crazy things happen. It's a very unusual week. The energies were really bizarre. They were really unusual. Did you notice that you couldn't get along with anybody this week? And did you notice that anybody couldn't get along with you? Well, if you had that going on in your world, that just means that you simply live on the planet Earth because it was a crazy, crazy time. There were very aggressive demons that were darting around everywhere. And you know what? I'm going to clear your energy first, and then we're going to have a lot of fun. So now let me go to my real reality. This is a virtual background, but here's where I really am. Let me show you where I'm at. Okay. And so I'm going to teach you guys how to put love in the food. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach you guys how to put love in the food. This is not a virtual background. This is my real kitchen. Okay. And here's what I want to show you. Okay. Now, I usually try to explain to people what I can see and what I can do, and then I'm going to take you there and make you understand it and make you get it. And so here we are. And so if we see, here we go. Are we there? Are we still there? I
Yep.
lost everything.
Nope. I hear you, Gary. And we see
Oh,
you.
I was getting a little sip of my Coca-Cola. Anyway,
Uh-huh. That's
all
what it
right.
looked like.
Anyway, so here we go. Let's go. Let's go to the iPad. Can you guys go to that and see where we are? And so I want you to take a look, and I want you to understand what it's like to cook an amazing Thanksgiving dinner. And so there we are. There's me. Okay. And so can you spotlight that? There we go.
That looks
Spot.
good.
Can you spotlight that? Are you able to?
I spotlighted it.
All right. Yeah, I think you still got me.
Nope.
You know? Okay, good. Anyway, if you can see the
Okay.
food, can you guys see that?
Yes, I see it. I'm looking at your
Oh, good, good, good,
camera
good.
too. Yes.
Oh, there we go. That one. See, look at that. Okay, there we are. Okay, go back around, guy, and just take a look one more time. Okay, now there's a turkey. So it's really important to make your turkey pretty. So if you can make your turkey pretty, that's important. And so because everybody likes to eat pretty food. So run around and go all the way around there you go. And so now these are candied yams. Those are going to be really, really good. And those are delicious. That's just a big old fruit roll. And here's a ham with a lot of toothpicks. And so this is going to be Thanksgiving dinner. And these are baked beans with bacon. Everything is Southern. So for you guys that are like vegetarians, this is a Southern meal. And so you just leave out the meat and you'll simply eat some beans and some sweet potatoes. And so here we go. But this is a Thanksgiving, a beautiful Thanksgiving dinner, and this is done for under $100. And so that's how simple it is. Thanksgiving is not an expensive meal. It's actually a pretty cheap meal. But you can do it. And there's a few little secrets to making your Thanksgiving dinner spectacular. First of all, you have to love everything you cook. It's very, very important to do that. But before I'm going to teach you guys how to love everything you cook, I'm going to clear your energy because you're all crazy. I can feel it. All right. And so here we go. And so I want you guys to ask for the spiritual gift of a white pyramid. Ask for a spiritual gift of a white pyramid. And so that's all you have to do. Ask for a spiritual gift of a white pyramid and see that going down around your head. Perfect. Perfect. Now I want you to ask for the spiritual gift of two white pyramids that will come down around each arm. Perfect. Perfect. Notice your sinuses open. Notice you feel a little warmer. Okay. Now I want you to ask for the spiritual gift of a bell pepper. No, not really. Ask for the spiritual gift of three white pyramids that will go underneath you. This will form a Star of David. Okay. Now, a Star of David energy is a spectacular vibration. And this is the first time I've ever seen it happen in the spiritual dimensions. And so there we go. Story of my life. And so, anyway, this is the first time that I've ever seen this happen. So this last week I saw this formation come down from this ultimate heaven, and when it came down, I got above all the junk. And so hang on a second, I got to turn something down. And so I could feel we're about to catch on fire over here. You see the fire? There we are.
Don't catch on fire, Gary. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord.
You know, the fire department.
You're firing yourself up.
All right. So there we go. And so be careful doing shows and cooking at the same time. You know, but it's really important to have the spiritual gift of this particular formation of white pyramids. Why? Because it will save your life. That's why. It'll get you above all the dark energies. You know, it's really interesting to me, that particular sign there, and as you look at it, you go back to it for a second, Lizzie, if you would. As you look at that particular Star of David, notice how your hands got warm. And the reason your hands got warm is because I projected light to the star. I want you to look at that Star of David. I want you to project light to it. I want you to project love to it. And I want you to project thank you, God, to it. And as you project thank you, God, thank you, Christ, I see Christ really strong tonight. And it's really good. When I see Christ energy is an amazing healing energy, the most amazing healing energy on the planet Earth. And so if you guys need healing, or if anybody needs healing in your world, I want you to project love and healing to those people. And there we go. And so notice how you feel lighter. Dean, how's your feet feel? Lighter?
Yes, they feel warm.
Really warm, right?
Yeah.
And so this is a super quick energy clearing that absolutely works. And this is the quickest one I've ever seen, ever. The gifts are getting bigger and better all the time. So I'm just excited. I'm really, really super excited about that. And so it just feels really, really, really good to me. And so here's what I got going. But, you know, I'm going to teach you how to cook. You know, now this is a way you can cook. You can actually create an amazing Thanksgiving dinner for under $100, which is great. And you can also learn how to learn a few little secrets. Is Freddie Guess on? Is he on somewhere? Do we have him?
Yes, I think he was. I've seen him. Hold on, let me find him.
Freddie's my friend. He's a famous artist from New Orleans, right? New Orleans. Did I say it right?
New Orleans. Yeah.
And Dean, you're from close to New Orleans. How do you say New Orleans?
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay.
New Orleans. Yes.
All right.
New Orleans.
All right. And so New Orleans folk, right, can cook their southern butts right off. That's what they can do. And so and I was trying to figure out, why is this food so much better than anything I've ever tasted on the planet Earth? And this is such a simple secret. You are going to freak out all your relatives, and this is an easy thing to do. It's so simple to create. And so what you guys got to know is, is Freddie there? Is he there somewhere?
Yeah, he just needs to unmute himself.
Freddie, unmute yourself so I can talk to you.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. Hey, how are you?
Hey.
You can see him. There we are. And so you know, I was running around having fun with Freddie in New Orleans, and he was taking me to all the greatest restaurants in town. And I remember it was an amazing time. There we are. and so there's Freddie in the studio. And so he's a famous artist in New Orleans, and he creates all this beautiful artwork. And see, people who are artists, like, you know, I love artist people. It seems like that's the reason they're my best friends and family. And Freddie's my family. Allison Richard, you know, wonderful famous artist in Ojai, California. I love them. And you guys bring it down. See, when you create, you know, I've watched Alice paint a lot of paintings, and she just kind of brings it down, and she puts the soul in the painting. And see, the same way that you put the soul in the painting, you can put the soul in the food. Okay. and if you put the soul in the food, you're going to find that everybody is going to feel this amazing feeling when they eat your food. And you don't have to be real smart to cook. You know, I mean, you really, really don't, because I can do it, you know. And so but what I do, I just bring it down. I just feel it. I feel the energy of it. Sometimes I do things I've never done before. It just feels like the thing to do. And I feel like that's kind of an art form. And so a lot of you guys have that magic. And I actually psychically cook. I can tell if something's done. See that oven back? Where are we? If I get right there, we are there. Whoops, no, wrong way. Anyway, so back here, there we go. That oven, I can tell if something's done in that oven, or some other ovens in the back, because there's a bunch of ovens in the house, and so a lot of times I have dinner parties. Back before COVID, we'd have dinner parties for 100 people, 150 people. And I can actually carry on and do that for that many folks. And we have so much fun. I do, putting the love in the food, putting the love and the energy in the food. And so, Freddie, when you paint, what's it like when you're painting a painting and you get lost in the painting? What's that like?
I don't know. I didn't realize, I knew I was channeling into something, but I didn't really realize until you told me. In the last few years, I've come to understand. But I kind of go to that space. I don't know
Alice says the same thing. She says the same thing. And I watch her, and she's in her studio and she's painting away. And before long, she has the soul of whoever she's painting in the painting. So,
it's true. You do channel.
You can feel. Yeah, can you feel it when you nail it? What's it like when you nail it?
I can tell you, I did a giant painting of the famous jazz musician Jelly Roll Morton, and I brought it to my house, and I kept looking at it, and I realized, oh my God, he's there, he's here. I channeled him, and I got this, that, what is that?
Oh, that's him there. He played the piano, right? No, is that the paint? Is that the painting? Oh, that's the painting. Oh my God, that's amazing. Wow.
That's a different painting. That was a different artist.
But, well, he was good too.
I mean, no, that's a different musician. But this painting of Jelly Roll Morton, now I got that chill because I knew he was there and he was in the painting. It was so weird.
Oh wow. Well, see, here's what I think, and I've told Alice and Richard this a lot of times when I'd be there and I'd be watching them create their beautiful creations, and it was like I could tell that they were bringing the soul of whatever they were doing. They were actually tapping in to the soul of what was going on of the person. And so what you're saying is you actually felt his soul hanging out in the house with you.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was like that. I mean, we had a wonderful Native American shaman that was 94, 95 years old. And Alice painted this painting and of him, and I could feel the soul of his grandfather. His name was Grandfather. If you look on my website, you'll see pictures of him. And so, but he had this magic about him. He and I learned from him. He's one of the three people I learned a lot of spiritual things from. And so I could feel his soul, and then she actually captured his soul. And so this was just such an amazing thing that you guys can do. And so artists, I believe, are the most important people on earth. I think you guys are some sort of a bizarre freak of nature that taps into creation that can just bring it down. So you have to think about that, and you have to go, okay, what kind of art form? And so for you guys who think, well, I'm not very creative, I'm not very creative, I'm very organized, go figure out something. Figure it out. Paint one of those by numbers things. Anything you can do. Oh, there he is. There's Jelly Roll Morton.
That's it.
That's it.
You know
what?
I got a client called and wanted to buy it, and I had to give it away. But that's the first time I've ever regretted selling a painting. But it's got a new beautiful home.
Wow.
That's life size.
Let me ask you a silly question. Can you paint another one?
Yes, I could. But it takes the fun out of it, though.
Yeah, it's not going to be the same. It's kind of like me. So so I think when you create, I think like when you cook, and so you guys can add more creativity in your life. And see, I want you to learn how to add more creativity in your life. Add the art factor into your world. Add it in. And even though you have all this resistance, that's a bunch of demon dark BS, right? You want to add it in. And so I was with Freddie in one of these great restaurants, and I walk in, and I'm in New Orleans, and so I'm being crazy. I'm wearing this giant fur coat that Danielle Steele gave me. It's a white fur coat, and the fur goes out to here for real, and it was a designer piece by Todd Oldham, and I think the coat was a $12,000 coat, right? And so so I was wearing this crazy coat, and only because it was cold. It's not because I was, I just didn't. I don't have coats. I don't have a lot of coats, and all I had was this crazy coat that I used in Las Vegas to come out and do this show, right? And so I was with Freddie. Remember that crazy coat, Freddie?
Oh my God! When you walked into, when you walked. Can I tell the story? When he walked into the restaurant, I had friends there. They all freaked out. He's all in white, the white hair, the white coat, and then he sat down. When we were going to sit down, this beautiful young hostess. Gary says, "Oh, your grandmother," said the name and how she died, and started talking to her. She started crying. Then she was all happy. The chef comes out. The whole restaurant is in an uproar. And I turned to my friends and I went, "Oh, great! I'll never get a drink now."
but it's like that, it's like that because a lot of times as I bop around, I never know when heaven's going to kick in, and so when heaven kicks in, the whole world changes. So I sit down, and as soon as I sit down, it hasn't snowed in New Orleans for 37 years. And so anyway, as soon as I sit down, we were in this glass room. It started snowing snowflakes as big as my head, for real. And so these giant snowflakes started falling. And all of the people in the restaurant started looking at me and looking at the snowflakes, looking at me and they're thinking, am I on a movie set or what is up? Right. And so, but it actually went into a beautiful white Christmas. And this was Christmas dinner that we were going to. We had Christmas goose. It was really amazing at this spectacular restaurant. But I couldn't figure out why New Orleans food is so amazing. What's the trick? And so when we go from restaurant to restaurant, I said, Freddie, you got to take me to all the cool restaurants in town. And so we went to all of them. And the food was so good. And it had sort of a common denominator, but I could not detect what the common denominator was, right? And then Freddie laughed and he said, I'll tell you the secret. I said, all right, tell me. So tell me the secret, Freddie, and explain it. And I'll show you guys. Here's what we have. We have peppers and we have celery, right? And we have onions, okay? And this is what we have. We have peppers, celery, and onions. Freddie, explain peppers, celery, and onions to everybody.
It's called the Holy Trinity. The Holy Trinity. But you can substitute one of the ingredients with garlic. But it pretty much goes with everything.
All right, okay.
Then what about Larry?
You can mix it up. And so, sorry guys, I'm lazy.
That's the coat. That's it.
There's white coat right there, Freddie.
Oh God!
Oh, there we go. That's perfect.
And then we went outside and we were looking out the windows, and it's all of a sudden the ground is covered in white snow, and there's Gary all in white. It was pretty magical.
Yeah, it was like a crazy thing and a crazy white Christmas. And so anyway, as we go, and so here we are, guys. And so I'm gonna cook you up a little bit of the Holy Trinity. And I'm going to explain to you, the crazy thing is you can use this to do all kinds of things with. And so you have to realize that you can do a lot of different things. But you just simply add this little hint of these items. That's all you got to do. It's really simple. Here's some garlic, but these are the main ones: celery, bell peppers, and onions, right? And that's all you got to do.
Okay,
hey,
Gary.
Go crazy. What's that, buddy?
Oh, remember to tell them to take the hairs off the celery with their knife. Grab the.
Oh yeah, this crazy thing. I couldn't believe this. This is crazy. Let me see if I can find some celery. Here is, Freddie was showing me this, and I was blown away. I was just kind of blown away, and there was I'm always I can actually cook really fast, so I can cook really fast. So I don't think too much about this. And so Freddie was showing me this, and he showed me that you could pull. How do you get it to work? How do you get this it to do it? Oh, here we go. Okay, see this?
Just take your knife and pull it.
Can you guys switch to this camera? Is it easy?
Hold on, Gary. Yes, be there.
Okay, see this hair? See that?
Yep.
See the hairs coming off?
Yep.
All right. Okay, there. Now,
Just
that seems like the stupidest thing in the world to me. However, when Freddie did this, right? And then he said, taste the piece of celery that was done to. I went, wow. Oh my God, right? And then when I tasted a piece of celery that it wasn't done to, I went, wow, flat. So I learned something. So you guys got to remember, take your celery, pull it back like this, and the celery will have like 100 times more flavor. Who would have thought it, right? Is that crazy? Little secret. And so anyway, and that makes a big difference. So here we are at the Holy Trinity. We got it going on, and here we are. All right. Can we go back to the other? Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right. And so we're gonna mix it all up. And so there we go. Perfect. Perfect. If you notice, I'm cooking in an iron skillet. Somehow everything's a little bit better in an iron skillet. Don't know why. It just is. There we go. So we're gonna let that saute for just a minute. Okay. Now here's what I'm doing. The hardest things to make in a Thanksgiving meal, you can cook a turkey. It's pretty simple. Put some salt, put some pepper, a few other things, whatever you feel like, put it in a browning bag, put some tin foil over it, cook it at 325 for 3 hours, and you got the turkey. It's not hard, right? And so that's easy to do. You can actually cook a ham. It's about as simple. It gives you direction. Just warm it up, doctor it up a little bit. That's easy. The hardest thing to prepare in a Thanksgiving meal is really the dressing is the hardest. If you get the dressing right, you've nailed it. The other thing that's the hardest to prepare is the gravy, is the giblet gravy. And so, does anybody know what giblets are? I want you to tell me what giblets are. Let me hear what you guys think about giblets. If you do, text in and tell me what giblets are. You guys have. There we go. Tell me what you think giblets are. What are giblets made of? What do we got? Can you read some of those?
Yep, they say livers, the neck,
the heart,
the organs.
Wow, you guys are more country than what I thought. Exactly. So that's a giblet. That's a giblet, a little giblet, right? And then you cut it up. Okay, and so you cut it up. It's really simple, and you put it in your pan, and really easy. And then you put some broth that comes off the turkey. So you use the turkey drippings. Does anybody know what turkey drippings are? That's Southern for what comes off the turkey, right? Turkey drippings. And so you take the drippings and you take the giblets and you stir them up. And then you simply add flour. That's it. And the key is flour and salt and pepper. And that's what you do. And so here we go. And so here's some gravy. Here's some gravy right here. Okay. And if you look, those are giblets. We've gibbled up little giblets. Okay. Oh yeah, there you are. You can see it. There we are. So,
ooh, that looks good, Gary.
That is good. I wish you guys were here with me. Because we are going to eat it up in a minute.
Okay, we're coming.
All right.
This will be the fastest show you ever saw me do. Yeah, okay, love life, this, something else, I don't know, whatever's going on. All right, good luck. And so here we go. All right, now I'm stirring this up. And so there we go. Oh, now right then I heard psychically I heard put a little garlic in it. All right? And I heard put a little garlic in it. Okay? And so Now, I wasn't planning on putting garlic, but see, sometimes you guys will get a little feeling, and the feeling is to put a little garlic, right? Or put a little this and put a little that. There we go. Perfect. Let it go. And here we are back to Giblet Gravy. Stir it up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Good, good. And so, because remember, we're making dressing. Dressing is the hardest thing to do. And second to dressing is gravy. Now, I got the gravy delicious, okay? I got the gravy really, really good. Anna Marie, can you come over here? Try this out, okay? I want you to taste it, you know? Can you eat gravy? I know you're picky. Oh, you can't eat gravy. What is it? Oh, you can't. Oh, so she can't. You know what? Here's the thing. I got one of my guests at the house. Here's Anna Marie. Hey, girl. What up? And she's gluten free. And so for you gluten free people, right? We actually have a gluten free dessert that's coming up in a minute. And she actually made a gluten free dessert. And I sampled a little taste of it. Oh my God, right? So whatever little glutens are made of, I have no idea because I'm a Southern cook. And so, but it's really good without it. And so for you gluten-free people, we're going to do that, right? Perfect, perfect. I love it, I love it. And so, but Guy, now you're not.
No, I'm not picky at all.
You're not picky at all. He's our camera guy. Okay, there we go. We try a little bit. What do you think of that gravy? Good?
That's really good.
Good. Flip it around so they can see you. There we are. All right, there we go. There's Guy.
There you go. Oh. Hey,
Yeah.
Guy.
Hey. So anyway, so we're just having fun here. We're having a good time and we're cooking it up. We're cooking it up, putting the love in the food. And keep remembering that things are fun. You gotta have some fun. You gotta have fun when you cook. You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun when you create. You know, and you know, is Freddie still with us? Where's he at?
He's
Here, I'm here.
Oh, there you go. What's it like? How do you keep your high? How do you keep your buzz going when you're painting a painting? Because it is an energy. You find yourself, like when I'm cooking, I sort of get lost, you know? I get lost in the space. It was interesting. Anna Maria and Guy showed up a little while ago, you know, earlier today, and their beautiful 3 kids. Here's a beautiful 1 kid. Hey there, what up? There you are. Hello. There she is.
Oh, look how cute.
So, right. And I bought lots of candy for you guys, okay? I just know kids like candy. I'm not the smartest Uncle Gary in the world, but I just know you guys like candy, okay? And that's probably got glutens in it, but it's okay. Yeah. Anyway, and so, but let me explain to you how to make a good dressing. How do you make a good dressing? Well, you make a good dressing really simple by starting with cornbread. If you have cornbread dressing, cornbread dressing is amazing. And here's how you make cornbread. You make cornbread in a skillet. You find you an old iron skillet and you make you some cornbread. And how do you make cornbread? You use buttermilk. It's really simple. Buttermilk, and you stir it up. And I know that you add flour to get it to rise, you know, rise right, and get fluffy. And when I made the cornbread, I had to ask my mother, my little country mama Eunice, who's on the other side. I'm like, how much flour do you put in? And my little country mama Eunice said, a handful, right? And so I took a handful of flour and threw it in. And so she just did a handful. So we put a handful of flour, right? And that ends up being this. Now here's the dressing. Now I got everything going on in the dressing. Here you go. You look right on down in there.
You want to switch that camera angle, Gary?
And so here we go. Yeah, switch cameras. There we go. You got it?
You want here?
Yeah. There we go. And so I'm just putting in the cornbread. And so now I put a bunch of other cornbread earlier, you know, but this actually makes sort of the real difference in what dressing tastes like. You know, for some reason, sorry for the noise, for some reason the cornbread matters. It really, really makes a big, big difference. And so here we go. And I'm gonna stir it up in here. And There we go. Now, this is going to be really, really good. And so with dressing, you want it to stay a little moist so that when you put it in the pan, it ends up being a little moist. And here we go. So I got my giblet broth that we cooked earlier. There we go. I'm just going to put a couple of ladles of that in. There we go. Easy to do. Now this has an aroma that's amazing. The aroma is going to be what it really tastes like. And as you smell that, wow, this smells really, really good. This is great. This is really, really good. And now then, we're going to add the secret. We're going to add the secret that's going to make this the best dressing on the planet Earth. There we go. We put the Holy Trinity in it. Praise Jesus. There we go. Perfect. You know. And so, and you know, I learned this. It was really kind of crazy. I learned this when I was running around all the restaurants in New Orleans with Freddie and his mother-in-law, who was this wonderful lady, and she was this great cook. And I said, how do you make it good? How do you make it? How's it so good down here in New Orleans? How's this food so good? And she told me, she said, the Holy Trinity, right? But rest her soul. She's on the other side now. But it's like, so these things just go along and go along. So as you guys do this, and as you look in, it's also more interesting to look at. See? So it's more interesting to look at. So we're going to put this in a big pan and we're going to cook this up. All right? And it's really simple. You cook dressing at a little higher heat than what you would think. You want to, grease the bottom of the pan or put a little Pam on it. And you want to put it in your oven and you want to cook it at 400 degrees. Okay? And you're going to cook it at 400 degrees until it's a little crispy and is actually not soft in the middle. And so, sometimes I'm not exactly good on time because I can look at it and tell what time, is it done yet? Yeah. Okay. And so, but you'll get to where, here's how you do that. Here's how you do psychic cooking. You just kind of put your hands out like that. Well, that's, bad turkey. Anyway, you put your hands out and you can feel it. You can actually feel it. And so you can simply go, is my dressing done yet? You don't feel anything. Is my dressing done yet? If you feel warm, then you know your dressing's done. And so that's how you do psychic cooking. And so you can actually tell, which is really, really good. And then always as you're stirring things around, stir them clockwise. Stir them clockwise. Stir them like this, okay? Stir them clockwise up. There you go. All right? And then you want to just put the love in the food. Put the love in the food. And you want everybody that eats your food to feel lots of love and lots of joy. So there we are. We cooked the dressing, which is the most important thing. And now then, the gravy we worked on already. And here we go. And here's this most amazing gravy. And this is giblet gravy. It's a lot of work to make it. And what happens is, it just simply, the trick to good gravy is salt and pepper. You keep adding a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper until it tastes perfect. That's the secret. That's it. There you go. I love you guys. Perfect. That's all I got. And so, but you'll end up with a beautiful meal like this over here. And look back one more time. I'll walk over here with you. And so, and the turkey's only part of the show. You use tomatoes, you use peppers, these little guys, and dress it up a little bit. And then the dressing, this is the dressing that I just made earlier. Amazing. I can make a meal out of just the dressing. It's really, really good. And so these are candied yams, which are really, really, really delicious. And here we have lovely ham. And baked beans are a trick. I'm going to get a spoon and I'll be right back. here's what you do. And all of these recipes are going to be at GarySpivey.com on Monday. And here's the baked beans. And if you notice, these baked beans have a little bit of the Holy Trinity in them. They have celery, peppers, and onions. So these aren't only baked beans; these are the most amazing baked beans in the world. And of course, a little slice of bacon don't hurt; it tastes good. And so, but these baked beans are more than delicious. Again, I use the Holy Trinity on these baked beans, and the Holy Trinity you can use on many different dishes. It's a cute little secret, good to know, and everybody will freak out with it. There we go. Now then, you guys have any questions? What's going on? That feels really good. There we go. Perfect. Good. I hope you could hear me over there.
No, it's barely, you can barely hear you when you're over there. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be by the
I
mic.
hold the microphone.
Yeah.
You have to tell me. Yeah. Okay. And so, I'm just going to eat. Okay. Anyway, and so when with you guys, does anybody have any questions about food? Anybody got any questions about putting the love in the food?
Let's see.
About putting the love in the food. I don't know. We got a lot of questions though.
You got a lot of questions? Okay. Well, I'll talk to people with questions. You know, it's really interesting because Michelle's mother, who I love, right? When she cooks, and she's a beautiful Filipino lady, and she cooks and she puts her love in the food. So every time she sends me food when I'm in Las Vegas doing shows, I'm like blown away because I'm like, wow, you know. And a lot of times when I go to Minnesota, you know, a lot of times I'll go to Minnesota and I'll hang out with Judy, and she'll fix these really cool roasts, you know, that are in a crock pot. And when I land and I'm tired from being on a plane and I eat, I feel so good. So when you actually eat food that has love in the food, it matters. So remember, guys, love the food while you're making it, and love who's going to eat it. That's the most important thing. And I love you guys. Now then, I'll answer your questions and I'll go to work and I'll be my regular me. All right.
Thank
Cool.
you, Gary.
Did you fry the turkeys, Gary?
No, oh my God, Dean fries turkeys. I don't fry turkeys. You know, it was crazy. I'm afraid I'll blow something up. You know, but Dean fries turkeys. I don't fry turkeys. You know, yeah, there we go. There's the last turkey that Dean fried. That was it. He burned down my shed. Everybody's always burning something down, frying a turkey. You know, I can just cook a turkey in the oven. It works. But no, actually, if you fry turkey, though, it's really in the, there we go. Like what I
Don't do it inside. Outside.
You know, well, it's interesting because Dean fries turkeys, and they are amazing. So if you guys never had a deep fried turkey, and it's sort of like from where he's from in Convent, Louisiana, you know, and you inject them with I guess the marinade, right?
Yeah, you can just buy it at Walmart. Or you can make your own, but obviously the easiest one is Walmart. It's an injection kit. It's already pre-made for frying turkeys.
Yeah.
You can do everything at Walmart. And by the way, I bought everything at Walmart because I was trying to do it for under $100, and I actually did it. You know, and
wow.
so I think okay, good. And you know, and a lot of times, you know, I have Thanksgivings, and you know, I wish that I could have one this year like I usually do, because usually I have, you know, so much food, it's crazy, you know, and so and I even raise my own organic turkeys to have for Thanksgiving. And I usually have 5 of them. So it's like, but it's really cool because I went to Walmart and I bought me a turkey, and I was excited about it, and here we are. And so it's all good, and I did it all for under $100. And you guys can do the same thing. So, and all that's going to be on our website on Monday. So you guys can check it by Monday afternoon, and you'll see. Well, I'll have my little recipes of the different things, and so it's like Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving dinner in the South. Anyway, I love you guys. So let's talk about you guys. What you guys got going? What's happening? Tell me what's happening in your world. Who we got? We got some questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
I still remember like all the Thanksgivings we went to at your house. And yes, you cook so amazing with such enormous amount of food. It's like a big, huge party.
Yeah. It's fun. It's really, really fun. It's really fun. Well, it's actually, I think it's a cool thing because it's my way of creating. You know, I enjoy creating. I enjoy the whole vibration of creation. That's the reason, you know, all my best friends and family are artists, and I love you guys. And it's like not all. I got some people. I got control freak best friends too. Yeah, I do. And I love those guys too because they keep us. Artists are loony. You know, where you just float around and, you know, I don't know, somehow it works. I don't know. And so, but anyway, I appreciate you guys. And who's got a question? I'll talk to you about whatever's going on in your world.
Okay, thank you. Real quick, we'll start with Alex Hernandez.
Oh, wow. An old friend.
Alex in a long time.
Okay, you guys know Alex. Okay.
Old friend.
Hi,
Yeah.
Alex. Alex
Really,
is on the call.
really spiritually gifted
Hello.
too.
Hey, Alex.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Oh, good, buddy. Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to you. You know, you're the one keeping the planet, helping to keep the planet together here. So thank you for that.
Thank you very much. And last week it wore me out. You know, you're an energy sensitive guy. Did you get killed last week?
You know what? I was able to get above it. You know what? I'll tell
Me
you how I
too.
did it. I stopped thinking about politics. I completely let it go, and I was fine.
Good. Good. That's good.
So everything.
I just drank. It was easy. I just drank. You know?
Well, maybe someday I'll implement that. Yeah, definitely. Cheers. So, you know, it's like everything is great because, you know, it's like everything you've taught me over the year. Over the years, I use it every day still. I mean, you know, 18, 17 plus years. Everything's great. And if I had, I mean, just, you know, you talk about living heaven on earth, and I think I'm almost there, not quite, but almost there. And
Right.
If you think back to 2008, 2012, we were in some serious battles back then. And so it's like back then I actually got it's like my nervous system or my pituitary gland got messed up somehow from all those years of fighting. And so it's like I don't sweat and I overheat. And I think today, with the gifts we have available today, is that something that can be fixed?
Yeah. You know, actually, I can see your endocrine system's off. I can fix it. Okay. And so, and there we go. You're easy to fix. There we go. You have some held dimensions on your pituitary. That's interesting. You figured out what it was. You know, most of the time people would never figure that out. Notice your sinuses open, right? Feel your sinuses open, buddy. Okay.
Yeah.
And your thyroid is off. Sometimes it does weird things. Like you'll go through bloating, or you'll you're super in shape.
It's true.
Yeah, but you'll just get a little bloated and weird. You'll go, what the hell? Right? What's wrong with me? And so, but there we go. I just fixed your thyroid, and all your glands are off. You know, I see your thymus. I'm going all the way down. Your adrenals. Sometimes you'll get really tired and want to sleep for a day or two. And and so there we go. And I just peeled there, and I just peeled this little darkness away from you. And now you feel very, very light. Now look above. I know you can see spiritually. Look above you. You'll see an upside down pyramid that's falling apart. It's like an upside down pyramid above your head. Big one. And I see it falling apart. There we go. Your sinuses open deeper. Feel that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And there we go. And so, and I just cleared it, you know? And so there we go. There we go. Now you feel light. Now you feel light. There we go. Better.
Wow. Yeah. My whole midsection's on fire. That's good.
Good.
Wow.
And so so a lot of times these new gifts, and so you got to realize there's a new heaven that came in, and this is the brand new heaven that God calls the ultimate heaven. Wow. So if God calls this the ultimate heaven, I'm like, what is this new heaven? What do we name it, God? And he said, the ultimate heaven. Well, so if this is the ultimate heaven, that means it has the ultimate gifts. It's the ultimate place you want to be. And it's an amazing, it has amazing things going on. So I'm trying to figure out all these different things with the ultimate heaven. And so, you know, tomorrow, actually, I'm doing a workshop all day long on the ultimate heaven and what it's doing and how it's affecting people. A lot of you guys that are in my online club, and Alex, I'd love for you to be, you know, make sure you can, Niels, hook up Alex to make sure he comes to this webinar tomorrow. It's an important thing, Alex, that you get this, because you're really textbook spiritually amazing. And I've got these things that I figured out, and I need to share those with people, you know. And so and so tomorrow I'm doing this workshop all day long. Well, I'll be able to teach you guys how to tap into this ultimate heaven, which will give you the ultimate experience here on earth. Your life will get easier. Your life will get better. Your life, you'll be able to function. You'll actually be able to function. You'll be able to endure your idiots. I mean, anybody got any idiots in their world? Yeah, raise your hand. Yeah, Lord, yeah, a bunch of all y'all, right? And so you want to be able to clear the dark energies off your idiots. And you also, if you're an idiot, right, which I sometimes I'm an idiot. Yeah, like this week, I you know, this week I caught myself being a real idiot like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, my God, what's going on? And so I had to figure out what spiritual gift got me out of idiot mode. And so we're all idiots, right? And so we have to clear the dark energies so we can stay one with each other, because it's really all about putting the love in the food. It's also all about putting the love in each other. And so you want to be able to put the love in each other. And if you can put the love in each other, you can put the love in yourself. And so, and you're
I got a gift this week too for that.
Oh, good. Well, share it. Can you? Come on now. What up? You holding it out.
So it's a key, and you stick it into your heart chakra, and it opens up your love for everyone.
All right. Okay. Well, there we go. I just got it, and I put it in my heart chakra, and I turned it, and now I feel love for everyone. And I'm able to breathe easier. My sinuses open. My face got warm. My feet got hot. Right. And so, okay, all you guys, good. Okay, Alex, give it to everybody watching and everybody that will ever watch this video. All you guys, anybody that will ever watch this video, Alex, give them this gift. Give them this gift. What does the key look like?
There you go. They're raining down. They're golden keys. They're raining down. Actually, it seems like I think everyone on the planet is getting one. I don't know if obviously they have to know they have to be able to use it, but everyone on the planet is getting one.
That's crazy because I see it raining all over the whole planet Earth. Yeah. See these, and Alex, let me make a real strong point to you, buddy. What's going on these days? You're getting gifts, guys, that will change the world. You see, a lot of times when you're in a grumpy mood, or your idiot is in a grumpy mood, or one of your idiot family members or friends are in a grumpy mood, right? It's just simply because they're possessed. They got demons. Sometimes they got demons. Yes. It's got demons. Sometimes I got demons. It's got demons, right? I mean, it works like that. And so you want to get these spiritual gifts, and the spiritual gifts that are coming down from this ultimate heaven. And I hadn't talked to Alex. I hadn't talked to you in a couple of years, I guess, right? And so it
was in Ojai, 16.
Yeah. Okay, been a while. And so, but this it's like really, really important to realize that you're getting these gifts from this ultimate heaven. You got it. The ultimate heaven's raining gifts on your head. And so you want to be able to receive them and get them. So anyway, all you guys reach up and grab that gift. Make sure you got it. Make sure you got it. Okay. And then take it and put it in your heart and turn it. And then what I see is take it and put it in the earth and turn it. Okay. And as you turned it in the earth, I seen it actually start to rain those keys all over the world. Because a lot of people are in need. A lot of people are in pain. A lot of people are in need. A lot of people got a lot of stuff going on, and they need some help. And so there we are. You helped a lot of people. Man, it got really hot then. You guys feel that? You feel it, Alex?
I do. Nice. It feels great. It feels great. Yeah,
it really does feel great. Well, you're looking good, buddy. I'm telling you, you never age. Why don't you get old? What's wrong with you?
You know what? You know what? It's the fountain of youth from years ago. Remember 2006? You find that the Mayan fountain of youth.
Oh, I did. Yeah, and you're using. Is that your secret?
No, it's your secret.
Oh,
that's your
I
secret.
Forgot it. Oh my God. Well, maybe. I forgot about it. I got to remember it.
Yeah.
And so
there you go.
Yeah, no, actually, I do remember it. It was an amazing fountain of youth, and I got it from the Mayans, and it gave me the gift of muscles. I'm still fat, but I'm very muscular underneath the fat. I really do have muscles, and so it's just crazy. And I didn't have muscles, and my muscles grew in like 6 weeks. Dean was hating
I
me
remember that.
Remember, I had I'm solid as a
do.
rock. I'm like,
I
yeah.
do.
I'm running around. I'm running around the office and I'm going, "Hey, Dean, look at me, bro." And he's like, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. So, okay. Well, perfect. Alex, take care of yourself, buddy. You're beautiful.
You too. Thank you. Take care, buddy. Love you, man.
All right. Join us tomorrow. Make sure you join us tomorrow. I got some stuff to tell you. All right. And so important. Anyway, and so I love you guys and I appreciate you so much. And these gifts that are coming down are really freakish gifts, and they're going to help you out more so than anything in the world. You can do whatever you want to do. You can go to therapy. Okay, I think that's a good idea. Sometimes you need to talk to people. You can go to the doctor. You can take some pills, maybe if it helps you get over the hump. But probably not a good idea long term. You can get drunk. Well, you're going to feel like hell the next day. But I mean, whatever your thing is that keeps you kind of together, right? But if you meditate and you get these spiritual gifts from this ultimate heaven, it will change your life. And that's what you want to do. Who we got, guys?
Okay, thank you, Gary. Let's go ahead and go to Kristen, and I hope I say this last name right, Lopicholo or Lopicolo.
Good thing I didn't try to pronounce it. I know.
Yeah, you would have been in real trouble. Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
Kristen, unmute yourself.
Hi.
Hi.
Michelle, I love your outfit. That's so cool. You're all kimonoed up.
Yes, thank you. Comfy.
Dean, you're a lucky bastard.
I am very lucky.
You are lucky. You're a lucky guy. Anyway, and so, hey girl, what's your question?
Hi. I lost my job about like a month ago, and just trying to see if I'm like on the right path of what I'm supposed to be doing. I took some time to myself. So
it feels like you needed it. And you notice when you said I took some time to myself, feel how you feel warm in your shoulders and in your feet? You feel that? Yeah. You had to heal yourself, honey, and you just need a little healing. You want me to help you out and turn your volume up a little bit?
Sure.
All right. Okay. You want to ask God for a staff to clear your energy with. It looks like the torch the Statue of Liberty carries. It's a diamond staff that's golden, and it looks like that torch. And so just say, God, may I have my staff, please?
God, may I have my staff, please?
Okay, reach and grab it. There you go. Pull it into you. And now I want you to clear around your body. Okay, where's your mother?
She's here in Las Vegas.
Okay. Does she drive you a little crazy?
No, sometimes, but not like.
She worries. She worries about.
She's a worry.
No. Here's what happens when people worry. They mojo you. So you don't have to have Madame Lasagna putting a hex on you. You got your mother, right? And you go, hey, Mom, how you doing? Hex. She's twisting up voodoo dolls and killing goats and chickens. And so, not really, of course, because she loves you. She wants the best for you.
Oh, yeah.
However, she's worrying on you. And so you got to talk to her and you got to say, think of the best possible outcome for me, whatever God's got a plan for me. And think about that. Don't worry, because when you worry about people, do you have kids?
No, I don't, but I want some.
You want some kids? You'll have 3. And so I see 3 babies. How old are you now?
35.
Okay, I see 3. Oh wow, 1 and a deuce. You're gonna have 1 and then twins.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's really crazy you say that, because I always felt I was gonna have twins because I was supposed to be a twin. So
yeah. Oh, neat. Okay. Well, see, I see 1 in twins, and see how you're tearing up. That's because you're healing right now.
Yeah.
And so, but I see you having 3. Dean's a twin. Actually, there's 2 Deans. Dean has an identical twin, Darren. Right.
Oh, really?
So there's 2 Deans.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I'm in a relationship right now with somebody. Is that who I'm going to have him with?
I heard yes. Your sinuses open, and your sinuses open, and your feet got hot. Feel it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got a little dizzy. Yeah. And so that means your dimensions turned around. You look fantastic. I see light going through your head. Oh my God, you are like doing good. There.
So
Yeah,
I see a job coming soon. You feel a job coming soon?
You have to want one. You're mad at work. You're actually pissed off with work.
I was very upset about it because it came out of nowhere. But I'm working on myself. I know what I have.
You want me to get rid of your? You want to? Well, all that's nice, and you could spend about another 6 months working on it while you look for a job, or you could get a job tomorrow if you get rid of the anger. You want to get rid of the anger?
Yeah.
And so ask God to give you a golden box with diamonds around the edges. Say, God, give me a golden box with diamonds around the edges to get rid of anger.
God, give me a golden box with diamonds around the edges.
Okay, there it goes. We just went down on you. Now your head got really different, feeling buzzy, and your face turned red. Oh my God. Right? Feel how different you feel?
Yeah.
Honey, there you go. You're set. Now then, all you got to do is tell God you want a job. Say, God, I want a job, please.
I want a good job.
Please. Say it.
I want a really good job.
God. Say God.
God, okay. Please. I want a really good job.
And angels. And then you got to say, thank you for putting up with my anger.
Oh, yes. My angels know. They're always with me. I feel them.
Good. But tell them thank you for putting up with my anger, because I think we're wearing our angels out, frankly, with being so mad.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's all pissed off.
Thank you.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now look how good you feel in your chest, honey.
Yeah, I do. Right. Thank you.
Hey, have fun. Tell your mom hi and quit worrying. Okay.
Okay.
Good luck. Good luck.
You.
Here we go. Yeah. Who we got, guys?
Thank you, Kristen. Yes, thank you, Gary. Let's go to Katrina James. Katrina James with a C. Thank you.
Katrina James.
Hi, Katrina.
All right, unmute yourself, Katrina.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, Katrina. Hey, girl. How are you?
How are you?
Good. You got beautiful skin. Look at you. It's really crazy. I was in South Beach with a bunch of famous people once upon a day. And it was really, really crazy because all of a sudden, I can't remember who I was with. I think I was with Downtown Julie Brown from MTV back in the day. If you remember her.
I remember her.
She was the first VJ. And I was there with a lot of famous people. And what happens is she said, look over there at that guy. And she spotted a guy from across the room that she was really into that had this beautiful skin like yours. And she said, he's Dominican. And I go, how do you know? And she said, he's got Dominican skin. So you got Dominican skin.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. It's very, very pretty, very smooth, nice. That's Dominican skin. That's what from that point on, I always was like, wow, you must be Dominican. Anyway, so what's your question, honey?
So I just wanted to check on my brother. My brother, when he was 20 years old, was killed by a drunk driver. And so I just wanted to check on him, see how he's doing. He'll probably be mad that I'm checking on him, but I want to check on him anyway. He said,
not at all. He said, tell my crowd. He calls it his crowd. And so does he have a lot of family members down here?
Yes.
Yeah. How many siblings does he have?
There's only 4 of us, including him. There's only 4 of us, but he has lots of nieces, lots of nephews, lots of cousins.
Okay, because he's saying his crowd. He says, tell my crowd I'm in heaven. I'm very happy. They spoil me. And he goes, I got props. And he's like kind of cool.
Oh gosh,
he's like, him. That's him, right? He goes, yo, I got props. What up? And so he's telling me that, and he says he loves you. He says she's the one that really cared. And he tells me to tell you that you're the one that really cared and cares. And he said he loves you very much. And so, yeah. And see, now you feel
really. I talk to him all the time. Hopefully.
Yeah, I can feel it. And feel how hot you got all over. You got really warm.
Yeah.
Feel it? Yeah, that's his energy. But he says he tries to give you light. He tries to give you love. He says he gives you gifts. And so these days, which I make a strong point here, these days, what happens is our spiritual, our loved ones on the other side actually give us spiritual gifts. I think they bribe the angels a lot of times to give us gifts. And so that's what's happening. And so
do you know if he's with my dad and his grandpa?
He goes, oh yeah, one of them's fishing. Is that the grandpa? Who's fishing?
Yeah, it's probably my grandpa.
Oh, okay. He says he's fishing. He says, I learned how to fish. He's making jokes. He's a funny guy. He loves you. He just keeps on saying he loves you. Okay.
I love you too.
There we go. He says, keep talking to him. He loves it. All right.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you, Gary.
Hey, thanks, Odie. Thank you. Who we got, guys?
Awesome. Thank you, Gary. And thank you, Katrina. All right, let's go to somebody with their hand raised, starting with Debbie Toll. Debbie Toll, thanks for being patient.
All right, Debbie, unmute yourself.
Hello. Hey,
Okay,
girl.
can you hear me now?
Hi.
Hi.
Dan. Hey, girl. What up? How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good. Are you cooking? Are you cooking Thanksgiving dinner?
I am. I'm
Oh, you are?
gonna take all your hints.
Take all the little hints
all your
because
hints.
yeah, you know this Holy Trinity thing is really great. You know, Freddie turned me on to years ago from New Orleans cooks, because when you go to all these different restaurants, I could detect this flavor and I couldn't figure out what it was. Now, I'll tell you one other little hint. Can you hear me?
Yep.
And the other little hint is it's called layering. Now, when you layer the food, that means you would use the three different things. You will use celery, you use onions, peppers, maybe garlic, okay, but the Holy Trinity, and you'll throw it in and you'll saute it, and then you'll take another batch of it and throw it in again, and another batch of it, almost when you're finished with the dish, whatever it is, and throw it in again. And so then you will have three different tranches of this flavor. And when you do this, oh my God, it is even more amazing. And see, all these New Orleans chefs use this trick, and it really does work. So there we are. Taught you one more thing. Good. Anyway, and so what's your question, honey?
Okay, so I have two quick ones. One is a really good friend of mine. She's like another mother to me, and she had COVID and she's in the hospital, and she won't wake up. And I'm wondering if you could help her. I've been doing so much of the stuff that I'm learning from your energy healing. I don't know if I'm doing enough or.
Right. All right. Let me just try to clear you. Okay. And now you sound like Darth Vader a little bit right now. So, but I'm just clearing you away. And so, and so just say her name.
Elaine.
Okay. One more time. Elaine. Say it again.
Elaine.
Okay. There we go. I just peeled a dark energy away from her, and I just see all this light pouring in of rainbow colors. And if everybody else wishes her well, there's the trick. Okay. So I wish her very, very well. And
Can I ask you one more thing quick? My son gets migraines ever since he was a baby. He gets them now. He gets them every 15 and a half weeks. And right around now is when he's due for one. I've been doing, again, a lot of the clearings on him. Am I doing enough?
Well, when I look at him, he actually has a dark energy around his head that looks like black volcanic rock. I cleared it off of him. And then ask God to give him a brand new spirit. Just say, God, give my son a brand new spirit.
Give my son a brand new spirit.
There you go. Your sinus is open. Your feet got hot. Feel it?
How do you feel?
Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, and your son did too. Your son's going to feel better. Yeah, so there you go. All right. Thanks, honey. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Keep meditating. Keep meditating. It's important. It's important these days. And clear the world while you're meditating. Clear the earth. All you guys, clear the earth every day. Who we got?
Okay, thank you. Let's go to the next person in line with their hand up, which is Amanda Poggi. Is it Poggi?
Okay.
Amanda
Poggi.
Poggi.
Hey, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Doing great.
Good, honey. What's up? What's your question?
Good. So I have two questions. My first one is, I feel like I'm going through an awakening right now. And it kind of scares me sometimes. I feel like at night I start hearing things and I think I freak myself out.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And
I think you're just, I think you're just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm messing with you. No, you're a drama queen. I love it. Drama queens are always like thinking they're crazy. It's funny. Every now and then you get a psychic drama queen or you get a spiritually gifted drama queen, right? And so you're real dramatic, right? Tell me the truth, right? And so you keep on, you're in drama all the time. So you're this, kind of spiritually gifted drama queen. And so every time you have something happen, you're like, oh my God, wow, you know what I mean? And so, and then when you get through your drama, you're finding yourself, your awakening is to drop your drama. So as soon as you drop your drama, you go to truth and you figure out what the hell's going on. That's it. Nice.
Okay.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah. And so that's all it is. And so you get it from your mother. How's your mama?
Oh, my mom's good, but that's funny you say that because we're definitely connected. We have the same dreams and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. And so you get your drama from her too. You know, she'd be like, oh my God. You know, you guys, you can never just be like, okay, like, yeah, it's whatever. All right, I get it. No, you're like, wow, oh my God, you know. So being around you guys is very exciting because you're going through little tangents and stuff. But I love it. You know, I think it's very entertaining. But you know, drop your drama and just spiritually go to the truth, and then you'll find things work better. I mean, I'm clearing a bunch of dark energies off of you. Somebody who broke your heart.
Oh, who broke my heart? When?
Yeah, who didn't, right? And so you need to ask God for a brand new heart. When I look, you got a broken heart. Okay?
Okay.
And then you're going to be able to feel love, real love, you know? And so does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so and it's not really exactly what you want to hear, but you know, just say, God, give me a brand new heart, please.
God, give me a brand new heart, please.
There we go. And see, your face got warm, and now your chest is getting a little warm. Now your chest is getting a lot warm. Now you got all dizzy. You got all dizzy and a little crazy. You feel all that weird feeling now then. Now your sinus is open. Now your feet are hot. And now then I saw a brand new spirit go into your body. And I see a beaming light coming out of you. And I see the heaven on earth dimension inside you, which is like, looks like a sunshine with beams, you know?
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
Now look how calm you got. Look how calm. You don't ever calm down. Look how calm you got.
I'm really calm. Yeah.
Yeah, and feel like your head's loud. Your head's all noisy, right? And now then listen to your head. Yeah, but listen to your head right now. Listen. It's quiet. Totally quiet. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really cool. Thank you.
All right.
Do you the other thing is I just started school. I used to be in retail and I just started a whole new career. Doing esthetician, like skin. I'm in school right now. Do you see that being successful for me in the future?
Only if you want it to be.
Okay.
Do you want it to be?
Yeah, I do.
It will be. Okay, want it to be a little more. Just think, I want to be successful in doing this.
Okay.
So no, say it now. Say, I want to be successful.
I want to be successful in this.
Okay, now say, I will be successful.
I will be successful in this.
I didn't believe you. Say, I am successful. Say, I am. The words I am are magical. And that's a good thing for all you guys to remember. I am. You want to use the I am is the collective consciousness being of all the enlightened beings and all the universes of light. All of God's universe.
I am successful.
I believed you. Now look how hot you got now. Your face turned red. I seen it. Now look how you see you're really warm. And you feel like you're elevated. Feel this elevated feeling?
Yeah, weird. I feel like I'm like floating kind of.
Well, you are. You floated up to the, actually the rapture heaven, which is right below the ultimate heaven. And it's a ring. It's a golden ring around the planet Earth. And it's the first golden ring around the planet Earth. And that's the rapture heaven. And the second golden ring around the planet Earth is this heaven that I'm talking about tomorrow, where I'm doing a webinar from 2 to 5 Eastern time. And so I'm doing a whole webinar on this new ultimate heaven that opened up in the last 2 weeks. You know, I'm so excited for this platform of Zoom because I can tell you guys present time, what I see. And so for my whole entire life, it's changed every week. I mean, every week, every day, I see all these different things, all these new spiritual gifts. And so all you got to do to join me is it's live online, Gary Spivey Spiritual Master Class right here on Zoom. You can join me on Sunday, November 22nd. And I am here. That's tomorrow from 2 to 5. And all you got to do is click here to register. That's really simple.
Do you think I have a gift of some sort that I'm not seeing or hearing?
You have a ton of gifts. You have a ton of gifts, honey. You have a gift to make people feel good. You just make them feel good. When they tap into you, they feel good. And that's because you genuinely care about everybody. You're sweetie. Okay. And so,
Okay.
You don't think you're worthy sometimes of love, as a lot of us don't. You know, we think sometimes, well, I guess I'll just be okay, you know, whatever. No, you got to go, I am worthy. You got to keep on doing the I ams. That's important for you. I am worthy. I am successful. I am okay. Okay. And
Okay.
so,
Thank you.
yeah, I love you. You feel
Thank you. I
good.
love you
You
too.
feel good.
Thank
Who we
you.
got, guys? Who we got?
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna go to Edwina real quick because she had something that
Edwina?
traumatic. Yeah, Edwina. All right, Edwina.
Okay, Edwina, unmute yourself, please.
Hey, you guys, how you doing? God bless you.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, girl. Hey, what's going on? What's happening with you?
I had a coworker earlier today.
Oh, speak up a little bit. I can hardly hear you. I'm so sorry.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, a little better.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I had a coworker today whose son in Phoenix got shot in the head, and he's in medically induced coma right now. Man, Gary, anything? Can you please?
And who was it that got shot in the head? I'm sorry.
A friend of mine's son. His name is Bryant Brown.
How old?
I think he's 22.
Okay. Well, it's amazing he's alive, but it just missed a major artery.
Oh my God.
You know, is what I see. And I'm asking, you know, I can see in minute detail. I can see below a single cell level. I really can. And so I'm just projecting a lot of light to him and a lot of healing. He's got a grandma or great grandma on the other side that's doing the same thing, and I'm working with her. And it's really funny. She's an old religious lady, you know, but she's on the other side, and she's like, "Praise Jesus!" You know, she's carrying on, right? And so, but she's sending a lot of healing and light to him, and I am too. And so they told me to leave it right there. And so, feel how hot your head got?
Okay, yes. Could you?
Your head is hot, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gary.
Yeah. Well, that means the light and the healing energy is going through you, honey. That's what that is. Okay. And so we're all just sending light to him, and we want him to live. And I hear this will change his life, and he'll wake up. And we want him to wake. We want him to just wake up. Okay. Is what we want him to do. And so lots of love to you. Okay.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you, Edwina.
Thank you, Michelle and Dean. I love you guys.
Love you
Hey,
too.
love you back. Love you back. She's sweet. She actually meant it. You know, sometimes when people say they love you, they mean it. What a concept,
I know.
right?
Yep.
Sometimes when people tell you they love you, they actually mean it. And when they mean it, you can feel it. And what happens is it creates an infinity energy, like this figure 8 energy, that gives you a blessing of all their gifts and all their love, and all your gifts and all your love goes back to them. And so, and it works like that. And then you keep on going higher and higher and higher to all these ultimate heavens and things today. So it's really the world changing, guys. And I really appreciate you guys being on the ride, because we are so lucky to be alive during these times where these things are changing. And I mean, you know, it's easy to look around and go, well, you know, we're going through hell. We got COVID, we got political craziness. We got all these different things going on, and blah, blah, blah. And my best friend is crazy, and my spouse is a nut, and my this and my that. And, you know, you can look and you can come up with all kinds of things that you're pissed off about, right? But you're really lucky to be alive. And if you will just take a minute and allow those spiritual gifts to come down, you'll find that everybody will quit being nuts, and everybody will quit being crazy. And you guys will quit being crazy. And so you will find all your idiots straighten out, and you won't be an idiot. And so I think it works like that. And so these days, and so tomorrow, all day long, I'm so excited tomorrow about my webinar tomorrow. It's really, really good, you know, to figure out how to use these spiritual gifts. And you know, it's so cool because when I'm doing a webinar with you guys or anything, or talking to you here, you know, on Zoom, you know, it's interesting. We're doing even private readings all the time. If you want to book a private reading, I'm always doing private readings every day of my life. And tomorrow, we're right here on Zoom, and we're working through a lot of your issues as we also learn. And so I wanted to hear about your spiritual gifts. I want to hear about what's been going on with you. So make sure you sign up for the webinar tomorrow. And if you're not in my private club, just simply join the club, and then the webinar is free. It's really simple. It's just like that. And so who we got?
Oh, thank you, Gary. Let's go to a gentleman now.
Okay.
Marlo H. Marlo. Thanks for being patient, Marlo.
Marlo H.
Hi, Marlo.
Unmute yourself, Marlo.
I'm a girl.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking at the pictures.
That's okay.
So is Dean. Dean's a girl when there's snakes around, you know, or things. He's actually afraid of snakes. He turns into a girl, and Michelle has to protect him. You know,
I will.
like
Stop your house to get away from
yeah,
me.
and Tenoch is a girl. Sometimes he's funny about his clothes a little bit, you know, whatever. What?
So funny.
Yeah. I think so. Anyway, so what's your question, honey? What's your
Hi,
question?
Gary. So I've
Hi.
been dealing with some lightheadedness, vertigo. Yesterday, I've been dealing with this for years. Yesterday, I was at the doctor. My blood pressure was 80. What was it? 88/90. It was ridiculously low.
Yeah.
I think my
180
doctor.
was it? Are you saying it was 188/90?
It was like, no, it was like 88/90 It was crazy low.
Yeah, that don't make it. Oh, crazy low. Okay, that would
Yeah.
make sense.
Low, yeah.
I think my doctor
Yeah.
wanted to send me to the hospital, but I feel like my blood pressure has been an issue for a very, very long time. Then last night it spiked to over 200. So
Right.
nobody can figure out what's going on.
Yeah, let me try to figure it out for you. Hang on just 1 second. Okay, let me figure it out. Yeah, give me a minute, okay? You got a lot of things going on at one time.
I think so too.
Well, what you got going on is have you ever noticed your heart does weird little things?
Sometimes.
It has little palpitations, right?
Mm.
It's maybe when you first lay down. You notice when you lay down, your heart will sometimes skip a beat or does crazy little things
No, but I do get dizzy.
when you lay down, right?
Yeah, but
Well,
I'm
that could-
meditating. I'm meditating, so I don't know if that has something to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't know what's wrong. I have dizziness, lightheadedness.
Well, here's what the deal is. You got about 3 things, and you're trying to make them be one, or the doctors are.
Yeah.
You have TMJ on both sides of your jaw. You may grind your teeth at night. Does that make any sense? Do you know you do that?
I wear a night guard. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You wear a night guard. You wear a night guard for the TMJ.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's giving you inner ear problems. Okay.
And that's part of my issue. I've got inner ear issues. I've got an equilibrium issue as well.
Yeah, well, that's because of your night guard is not a good night guard. It's made wrong. It's not big enough in the back. To actually connect. So your night guard is goofy.
So my husband made my night guard.
It's okay.
Oh, he's gonna
That's all right.
get
No,
pissed with me.
No. He does that. He does this for a living. That's his job.
Okay.
But
Oh, well,
that's okay.
tell him to make. Well, here's the deal. See here, no, he made it right, but the deal is it's wrong because you have a weird jaw that comes out. He's shaking his head. Yeah, is that him in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You have a weird jaw that comes unhinged. It's like kind of like ink, and it does a weird little thing or changes when you start grinding away. And so you'd have to have a little bigger one well, thank God he's right there and he made it. Okay. Make it bigger in the back and that'll fix it. And her inner ear will quit messing up. Okay. There we are.
What?
How cool is that? Yeah. It'll totally get better. Notice how your sinuses open, your feet got hot, your face is warm. You feel that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's because I didn't do anything to change your energy. I just told you the truth of how to fix it. And the guy that knows how to fix it is standing behind you. So all he's going to do is jack it up in the back a little bit. And then I see her being fine with the dizzy thing. Okay. Now, the other thing that you have going on is you have an endocrine system problem where your thyroid is goofy.
You were right. Okay.
Oh, do you know that already?
My husband was actually, the doctor asked me yesterday about my thyroid. I had a test done a few months ago, just a regular physical test, and it was off just a little bit.
It's bigger than that. They need to do a scan of it and really do a time study of your thyroid. And then you'll find that will fix you.
Oh.
And that's the reason your blood pressure is doing weird things, going low, because your thyroid is actually making your heart go slow, weirdly. Okay.
Well, then I wake up. I wake up in the middle of the night, and I literally am clammy.
Right.
I get up. I'm pale.
That's because your angels are kicking in and trying to light you up so you live. So that's what that is. So you want to welcome the heat. You don't want to die.
Right.
Endocrinologist. That's what you got going. Go figure out your thyroid, and you're going to have 100 idiots that tell you what this is and that is and the other thing. Because endocrinologists, you got to make them work. Okay, because they get paid really good money, I guess. But you got to really make them work to figure out what's up. Okay. But I see that's what it is now. I can do healing it up. I can heal up a lot. And so I'm going to work on that with you. There we go. Now, I used about 203 gifts right then to work on you. You feel warm?
Yeah, I feel lightheaded.
Good. There, I peeled a bunch of darkness off of you. You're amazing. And I see those people behind you. They love you a lot. You're very lucky to have that much love in your world. That's a cool thing.
Thank you, Gary. Cool. Can I ask one more question? Michael, get over here. Michael. So Michael's cousin.
Yeah.
He passed away a while ago. They were like brothers, and he overdosed.
All right, let me look. What's his name?
Ryan. Or Riri.
Yeah, I think he's earthbound.
I think so too. He came to me in a dream.
Yeah. Can Michael call his name?
He'll call his name.
Ryan.
One more time.
Ryan.
He's looking around like this, freaking out. So he's earthbound. See, when people die of overdoses or they accidentally kill themselves, then they stay earthbound. A lot of times, so not all the time, but most of the time. But he's earthbound. So one more time, call his name one more time.
Michael.
Ryan.
Okay. Now then, tell him to look up.
Look up.
Okay. And tell him to take the angel's hands. Say, take the angel's hand. There we go. Okay. He did it. See, your hand got warm. Feel it? See?
Yeah.
And so there we go. Okay. Now then, tell him to take a step into the light.
Take a step into the light.
Tell him to take another step.
Take another step.
Tell him to quit being an ass. Do it.
Yeah, quit being an ass.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh, do it.
Do it.
He did it. He's stubborn.
He's in heaven.
Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, now look how hot. Yeah, like, right. Feel how warm your feet got, buddy? Feel it?
Yeah, my whole body feels warm right now.
Yeah, you did him the biggest favor that anyone could do anyone in this world.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. That was big. You saved your cousin. You really did. When people are earthbound, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's the closest thing to hell you can get to from here. And so.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that feels good. I love you guys.
Love you, Gary. Thank you. I love Michelle Dean. Thank you. Another boy.
Yeah, make her a mouth. Make her an outfit.
Love you guys.
Thanks, you guys. Thank you, Gary.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. That was good. It made me teary. Oh my God. Yeah. I got teary. I could tell. It's really sad when people are earthbound. So if you guys have earthbound spirits in your world, do whatever you got to do. Call us up, get them to the light, do it yourself, get a bunch of people together and pray about them, And so, that was amazing. That was really healing. Yeah, your son was being affected by that energy. And see, what happens is when you have an earthbound spirit in your world, you'll actually, this energy will affect you in a very negative way. And so there we go. That was cool. Who we got, guys?
Thanks, Gary. It was amazing.
I know I'm going a little longer tonight. I know I'm going a little bit longer because I was cooking, Oh, wow.
Gary, though, we appreciate it. I know everybody appreciates it.
Yeah. Who we got?
Let's go to Crystal King. Crystal King, please. Thank you. Hi, Crystal.
Hold on, I'm not there.
Oh, sorry.
I only type so fast. Sorry.
It's okay.
Why not? Michelle, you got to see you. Oh, there's Michelle. She's an angel. She's perfect in every way, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Crystal, unmute yourself, please.
Hi.
And then there's Dean.
Yep, I'm not perfect. You there, Crystal?
I'm here.
Hi, Crystal.
Hey, girl. Hey, what's your question, honey?
My husband was wrongfully incarcerated 6 years ago, going on 7.
I hear he was. That's true.
And, we have been talking to, numerous psychics and everything, and, and they all kind of said the same thing, that he would be home at least by the end of this year, because the last one we had talked to said by the end of this year. And we've been praying and praying and praying like every day. We're big believers on faith.
Does he have, let me ask you a question. Does he have one family member or a close buddy that could set him free with a truthful testimony or something?
Yes, his sister.
Okay. What the hell's wrong with her? Why don't she do it?
She's scared. She doesn't want herself to end up going to prison or jail. And he's been trying to, email her as much as he can and write letters and everything, but she's being really stubborn, and she's really,
honey, here's the deal. She's really possessed. I'm clearing a demon away from her. And I think if you get one of the attorneys that you worked with in the past that was compassionate about this case, do you know the one?
Another family member does, yes.
Okay. Have that attorney talk to her. There's a way to do this where she won't get in trouble and he'll get set free. There's the keys to the kingdom. Okay.
Okay.
All right, honey. Good luck.
Thank you.
No, you had a question. What was it? I can't let you hang.
Yeah, I actually was on the phone with him earlier, and he was just kind of wondering if there was something that besides talking to this attorney that you just had mentioned, if there was anything that like either me or his mother-in-law or him has to do, if there's anything else that we can do.
Well, no, I told you the keys to the kingdom. Figure out the attorney. The attorney will explain the matrix to the sister. The sister's nuts at best because she's with a nut. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. And so you got to catch her when she's not with the nut, and then she'll make a good decision. I cleared all the demons off of her. I even cleared the nut. Right. And so it makes sense to you though, right? Okay. Yes, yeah. All right. And so to talk to that attorney, and if you got to pay him a little something, it's worth it, and he'll get out. That's what I see. Okay. And so, and I cleared all the energy off of him, off of you, off of everybody. It's not a bad mojo. It's just about somebody lying. That's about it. That's what it is. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Honey, good luck to you. I love you a lot. I feel you need a lot of love. Project love to her and her. Is that your husband? That's your spouse, right?
Yes.
Yeah, project love to him. That's sad. Can you imagine being locked up for 6 years for nothing?
Well,
good.
Something like that makes me want to be a lawyer so I can see.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she'll go in there and she'll break him out of jail.
I've been looking at him.
Oh, there we go, honey. I feel better. I feel warm. That's going to work, actually. I got warm. I got real hot. Woo, Lord. Wow. We do good work. Us with Stovetop. I just wanted to do a commercial for Stovetop. Okay. Really. Anyway, I'm messing with you guys. And if you idiots don't know how to peel potatoes, you can always do this. Okay. You can always do it's really simple. Idaho spuds. It's a good mashed tater. It really is. So there we are. All right. I did that. No, what am I talking about? Let's talk about Club Sparkle. I ain't talked about Club Sparkle in a while. You know what? I had this great dessert planned with Club Sparkle, and we forgot to buy ice cream. Because I've done this. And so you actually put Nectura over ice cream with nuts and whipped cream and strawberries. It is like the most amazing dessert topping. It's the craziest thing. So, yeah. Anyway, but if you guys want to feel good and you want to look good, and Dean was like 290 pounds, right, Dean? You were a big boy. And
I was not that heavy, but I did get up to 207 pounds.
Good Lord. Anyway, and so
180.
Yeah. And so there we go. And so, but it really does work. It just fixes what's wrong with you. It really totally does. And so I've never felt better. And every morning I get up and stumble downstairs and have me a little, Nectura and a couple of other things, and Every Young wakes me up, I don't know if Every Young makes me younger, but I certainly think I am. So that's good, as long as I think it, right? And maybe I'm senile, I don't know. And so, but it totally, totally works. And Ion 5 is amazing because I figured out that I have a problem with absorption. And a lot of people have problems with absorbing different nutrients. And so the Ion 5 just works. And I remember the first time that the owners of the company, Tony and Lonnie, gave me this little gift package. And so when I tried the Ion 5 and I went, this has the most amazing assay that delivers it right into your cell. And I remember Tony's face and Lonnie looking at me and going, oh my God, like, wow, you're really psychic, And so, but I had worked on all kinds of projects, science projects, and, figured out all kinds of things. Even in 2004, we won the Nobel Prize on the sense of smell, which was hard to figure out. And so a lot of crazy things. And I work with all these different scientists. And so I understand, believe it or not, how things work and go together. And so the Ion 5 has this amazing assay that delivers the nutrients that are a lot of the trace minerals and things that you guys are missing because they don't get delivered into your system. And it delivers them into your system, and it makes you feel great. And it actually creates, I believe, a lot of healing in your body. And so anyway, I take it. I think it's great. And if you want to, Michelle, how do people get a hold of you? How do they get up with you?
Thank you, Gary. Yeah, so if you guys want more information, you could either just email me directly at michelle@clubsparkle.com, and that's MICHELLE @clubsparkle.com, or call my cell phone directly. It's area code 702-822-0548, and I'll help you with anything you need help with. I know there's a couple of our Club Sparkle members out here today. As a matter of fact, real quick, Denise Dixon was wanting to ask a question about Club Sparkle. If we could ask, she wanted to ask you, Gary.
Okay.
If we could get Denise. So yeah, please call me.
I'll put your phone number in the chat so they can get out the chat.
Thank you. So Denise Dixon. Hi, Denise.
Unmute yourself, Denise.
She's there. I see.
I don't know. Her video's off and she's not unmuting herself.
Denise?
She fell asleep.
Yeah, maybe so.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, Denise.
She ate too much turkey. She ate too much turkey.
We'll come back to her if she comes back.
Well, we'll go to Pamela Marks, who's been also waiting with her hand raised too. Pamela.
Nope.
Pamela Marks is P-A-M. She's right there. P-A-M.
You guys gonna get in another fight?
They kick my ass when I don't know how to spell names.
No. Okay.
All right, Pamela, unmute yourself, please.
Hi, Pamela.
Hi.
Hey, girl, what up? What's your question, honey?
Oh, I just want to say thanks so much for choosing me tonight. It's so nice to see you back. I was out, I didn't come on the tapping in on Saturdays because I had to put my 12-and-a-half-year poodle to sleep. So
I'm sorry.
Sad. And but I'm so happy to be back, and it's so nice to see you and Michelle and Dean. I think something.
I'll keep on going. That's okay. I think we got another person that popped in, Dina.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Figure this out.
It's a live stream.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know. We got somebody going on.
Amy A. Amy A, what are you bitching about, girl? What you talking about? I see her. She's telling somebody what she thinks. I had those moments this week. I really did. Anyway.
I did too with because I do insurance, and some of those crazy people.
Everybody had this, right? All you got to do when you have this crazy vibe going, bring down a white pyramid over your body and shut up.
Oh my God.
But you have to remember to shut up. And so it's really, really important to tell yourself to shut up. And as soon as you shut up, you'll find it's really easy. And then everything becomes easier. You'll be like, I'm good now, right? As long as you don't say the next word. So that's all you have to do.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so, and then it becomes easy. But imagine a white pyramid coming down and just say, God, give me a white pyramid, and put it over your head, over your body, and you'll feel fine. Okay? And then shut up. That's the key.
I always say, thank God I've got a mute, I've got the mute button on my wireless headset. I just flip it.
So what's your question, honey? What's your question? We got to run because they're killing us over here.
Oh, okay. Geez. I guess I had a couple, but I want to do, I'm anticipating going into Club Sparkle. I've been talking to Michelle, and Michelle, you are a doll, and thanks so much for taking the time. I appreciate it greatly. She is.
Well, here's what you do. Just do it. See, anytime I've ever felt like doing something and it worked with work or business or whatever, I just did it. Okay. Just do it. Okay. Just do it. Yeah. And so you're going to have a lot of naysayers that will tell you not to do something or stop or, whatever. Just do it. That's what I hear. And so, and when I said just do it, your feet got hot. I felt it. And so it's really simple. And then and so all you got to do is just do it. When something feels warm, do it. And so if it don't feel warm, don't do it. Okay. And so and it's just that simple. There you are. I answered your question. And don't overthink it. You got to be careful of getting rhythmic and overthinking. A lot of times people will overthink themselves into a good thing and out the other door. Yeah. And so makes sense, right?
Yes.
Don't.
Yes.
Just do it. Sounds good. All right. Take care. Take care, honey. Anyway, back to the stovetop. Here's what you got to do, guys. This is easy to do.
I use that, but I make it the Italian way.
Me too. I make it the Italian way. I have Italian seasoning right here. Italian seasoning. Yeah. Yeah. This is like a real Italian seasoning. And so you add a little Italian seasoning to everything and it stirs it up. And so you learn all these tricks. I'll teach you guys that on the next cooking show when I'm going to cook Italian one night. And I will show you how to make the best Italian dishes on the planet, right? And I can show you how to do these dishes, and they don't cost much money, and they're just fantastic. And I'm a total foodie. We used to go to Whole Foods and spend like $1 bazillion every week, and so and I realized that I could do a whole organic farm for what I was spending at Whole Foods, right? And so it really does work. Okay. All right, Dean and Michelle, pick one more person, and then we got to go because they're yelling at me over here. They're killing me.
Got it. Michelle, pick someone.
Okay, thank you. We're going to go to Eva.
Eva, what's going on, girl? Unmute yourself and let's talk.
Eva, the one with her hand raised.
I'm going to go eat my turkey. I'm going to eat the turkey.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, because it's right, because you got to eat. You've been
All right, Eva, unmute yourself,
Hi, Eva. There she is.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Hi.
Hey. What's your question? Yeah.
I have a friend. Her name is Tina, and she's.
You guys are like hiding. I can see your eyes. Show me all. There you go. Wow. Now I got you. All right. So you got a friend?
Yeah. She was just recently diagnosed with stage 4 brain cancer.
I'm so sorry. Right. And so, you want me to tell you the truth or make up something?
No, tell me the truth.
Tell the truth. I see a white staircase beside of her. Okay. And so that would let me know that she's probably going to go on to the other side. Not what you feel like hearing. Everybody always wants to hear there's a miracle, but sometimes it's just time to transition, right? And when I said that, notice how hot your feet got. Your feet got warm. And I hear it's like part of your job is to make her happy, like now. What can you do to make her happy?
Give her life.
Give her life. Well, give her love. Give her love and give her light. There's 2 doctors at the Mayo Clinic that understand how to heal her. That's the keys to the kingdom on the planet Earth.
Mayo Clinic. Huh?
Yeah, can she get there?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, if she can, that's the keys to the kingdom. If it's on the planet Earth, I can tell you how to do it.
Okay.
It has to be on Earth. I don't know much about Mars. Okay, but if it's on the planet Earth, I can tell you what you got to do. There's two doctors that work together at the Mayo Clinic, and they understand how to do this particular brain cancer. It's kind of like two cancers in one. Is that what they told her?
Not sure. It's
Okay.
all brand new, fast.
Yeah. Well, it's a very super fast progressive one. So if you can figure out, I'm telling you, I see this. Mayo Clinic, two doctors are geniuses in this particular cancer.
Okay.
Okay. They're published. They're published, so they're easy to figure out. Okay. And so, and that's what I see as the keys to the kingdom. I hope she can get there, but you wouldn't want to waste a day.
Okay.
That's what I see. And I'm sending all the healing energy that I can send. And I know you are, because you love her. And so feel how teary, you feel a little teary. And so that's just the healing energy going to her. And so lots of love to her. Say her name for me again.
Tina Garland.
Okay, there we go. I just projected lots of light and love and healing. Mayo Clinic, two doctors, published. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I felt like that was important. I felt like that was really important. I think we did good work tonight. And so, I love you guys, and thank you for joining me right here on Zoom. And I appreciate you guys. Make sure, if you're not in my online club, join my online club. And tomorrow I'm going to be talking about this new heaven that opened up, the ultimate heaven. It's totally amazing. And you can register right now. It's really simple to do. You can register for my master class. And tomorrow I'm talking about this new heaven that's opened up in the last 2 weeks. And I'm seeing these spiritual gifts come down that I have never seen before. And they actually sort out all the dark energies, and the planet's full of them these days. And you guys live on the planet. I'm clearing you with all of my spiritual gifts right now. I certainly hope you feel better. I hope you can feel that. Your feet probably feel a little warm. You got a little lighter all over. And just remember one thing. I love you. And put the love in the food. Okay? Anyway, happy Thanksgiving. And for all you guys in the online club, I'll see you tomorrow. And for all you guys, just register for the tomorrow for the all-day seminar. It's 2 o'clock to 5 or so. Usually I go a little later. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much, Gary.
Thank you,
You
Gary.
did so amazing.
Hey.
Go eat and enjoy that delicious food.
I'm going to eat my turkey. That's what I'm going to do right now. All right. Talk to you guys.
Happy Thanksgiving. Love you guys.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.